Hey guys, out here at Castellucci Vineyard. It's actually called Fern Rock. Castellucci is the owner, but Fern Rock Vineyard on Spring Mountain, and we're at about 1,200 feet or so elevation. And going to kind of talk to you a little bit. You've seen a bunch of these videos already this year, and we've talked about different stages of the process of the growing season. But right now we're going to talk about kind of visual signs that you can see when you just kind of walk up and see when the vines are starting to tell you, hey, it's going to be ready to pick soon. So first things we're going to see is basically lignification. So we're going to start seeing yellowing in the fruit zone, which we've got a little bit on some other vines here, but this is a little bit more consistent with what's out in the field as a whole. Lignification of the canes. So the lignification is basically the browning. And then lignification here on the peduncle. Basically it'll go from the cane to the peduncle to the rachis. This little lateral shoot there. And then down to the pedicel here, which is that's this part here that's basically attaching the berry to the rachis. So the rachis is kind of the skeleton of the cluster, and then the peduncle is what's coming off of basically right here, what's attaching to the rachis. So lignification of those, and then you'll get into lignification of the berries, or excuse me, of the seeds. And you'll see here that there's still a little bit of green in there. It is browning, so it's getting close. But the other thing we're looking at is the softening of the berries. And so you can see how these pop out. This pulp around the seed, it will also start to loosen a little bit as we get closer. So it's sweet. The acid's really high. It's really terrific. Great concentration of flavors. And I think we'll take these samples back to the lab and have Patrick and Eric take a look at them with Fernando and Des. But I think we're only maybe 14 days out or so at this point to the pick call. So we'll update you as we get closer to that. We do have a couple heat spikes coming. We'll have weather up in the high 90s to the hundreds this weekend, and we'll see how it goes after that and check it again next week. Thanks.